So, who's made the best transfer this window? It's closing tonight. Was it just before midnight as well? So, yeah, who's made the best transfer? You know, who's made some shocking transfer buys and some sales as well? There's been quite a bit of to and fro, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more as well. But I'm going to give you one name that I think is a little bit suspect. Federico Chiesa, who's gone to Liverpool from Juventus. He's been injury prone. He had a great Euros 3 years ago, 2021, when Italy won it. But actually, ever since then, he's been injured. He hasn't been on form. And then in this last Euros for Italy, he was absolutely atrocious. Watch the way he played. He couldn't even control the ball. He was terrible. But Liverpool have paid 13 odd million, 12.5 million for him in the hope that he's going to come good. Well, I'll tell you what, he might be happy, but he might have shot himself in the foot here, because in the Italian League Serie A, he might have been able to hide a little bit more. Different pace of the game, different league altogether. He'd probably shine a little bit more. But in the Premier League and the way he plays, I'm not convinced by that one at all. But I tell you what, it will be an interesting sight to see Chiesa in the Premier League, to see how he does. And well, obviously Liverpool have faith in him, but you know, it'd be interesting to see why Juventus only sold him for 12.5 million, and maybe he hasn't got a lot of value, and you would think, well, why Liverpool paying 12.5 million for him? But look, there's been lots of other players coming and going. You know, I think my team's done really well, other teams have done really well in the transfer. Chelsea, much maligned, much kind of criticised for their transfer policy, but again, they're selling players. They've got a long-term strategy. We're paying a little bit less salary, but on a longer term, so that kind of offsets a lot. And people are starting to wake up and think, well, actually, maybe it's not a bad idea the way Chelsea are doing it. And, you know, they're buying players left, right and centre. So you kind of think, what's going on there? But I say, a lot more to come, I'm sure. But here's a final question. What do you think of your players that you've bought? What do you think of your players that you sold? But also, do you think the transfer window needs to change? For me, it does completely. It has to start on the 1st of June, let's say, and it has to end the night before the domestic season starts. You can only buy players up until that point. However, you can sell to other leagues around the world up until the point of their domestic season starts. That's the way I would work it. So you can sell players to any other nation, but you can only buy the day before or the night before the season starts. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. I really don't like the thought of starting a season, then you've got another couple of weeks where you can still keep on buying players. I think you start the season with your lot, with your roster. That's it. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I do, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell for all future videos. And I'll catch you again. Bye now.